Hey fathers, I need you to come through and be appreciated because your sons need you. The bond between a father and son is extremely important. It's probably more essential than we even realize, to be honest. Boys need their father to be a part of their life, point blank, period. No exception.
It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put you behind on my bed because you're my son. Not because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you.
The father is able to pour into his son. This in turn will create a strong man for society. This is why it's important for fathers to constantly do this, and this is heavily needed. Take a look at what I said about the bond between the father and his son. The relationship between a father and his son is a little different, as we all know, but it's so essential because the admiration that a son has for his father is second to none. It's almost like when a father looks at his son, he actually sees a younger version of himself. Now, I know you all have seen a father and son together, and you look at the son and you think, dang, you look just like your daddy. But it doesn't just stop at the looks, because a son will imitate just about everything his father does. From the way that he walks, the food that he likes, the sports that he wants to play, all the way down to his profession. So basically what I'm saying is that usually the son wants to be just like daddy. And to the father, this should be the biggest compliment of his life. And because you are a great man that has done what he is supposed to do, you can't help but feel good about yourself, in which you should. Fellas, I'm telling you, these boys need us. They value their father. And fathers, let's be honest, it's a great feeling when you see how much of a positive impact you have on your son. You are his hero and he takes pride following in your footsteps. I want you to see how much this moment touched Steve Harvey.
Okay, you have one more thing?
Yeah, the next one is a little more special. I'm taking this one to FIU with me to keep in my dorm room, and it's gonna remind me of how much of influence you were to me and how you basically turned me into a good enough student so I could actually be accepted into college, because I was having some troubles. So you were able to turn me around. But it's better now. I need to reflect on the past, okay? All right? Okay.
Okay.
And on it has a quote that's always gonna remind me of how you're always there for me and how you were able to keep me going all of these years. And I'm gonna hang this up on my wall in my dorm room.
Me and you till the wheels fall off.
Some of the lessons taught to a young boy need to come from his father. Let's be honest, there are just certain things in life that resonate more when it's being articulated by a man. I just can't emphasize enough how much a young boy needs his father. Always keep in mind that the conversations you have with your son is the reason why he will grow up to be a great husband. It's the reason he will grow up to be a great father. It's basically just one big cycle. There's a quote that says, when you teach your son, you teach your son's son. And don't worry, not every conversation a father has with his son will be the best, but communication is so important. And even though the father is the authority figure, sometimes he has to keep in mind how his son feels. This is when it's important to let them express themselves, because most of the time, a father will be very surprised by the outcome.
You got a problem and you're running away from it. You got bad grades, but instead of working hard to bring your grades back up, you want to quit. You want to just walk away.
Dad, I'm not walking away.
Yes, you are. Now you listen to me.
No, Dad, why don't you listen to me? Now, I was up all night thinking about this, and I kept asking myself, what do I want to do with my life? So I made a list. Dad, I want to do something that makes a difference. I want to work with people I respect and admire. I want a job that's different and exciting every day.
And what kind of fairy tale job is that?
Huh? It's your job, Dad. I want to be a cop.
Question for the fathers. What is something that you feel is extremely important when it comes to raising a son? You can share your answer in the comment section down below. The life lessons that are passed down to a son from his father are so important. I can't stress this enough. So I must let all the fathers know that you matter, and you matter tremendously. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like this video. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and click the bell so that you're notified when new content comes out. Thanks.